Hey guys, Malphite here. I'm just taking a quick, just a quick video to show you guys how the expertise system works in Diablo 4, because there's a lot of confusion around it still, including myself, because right now I'm trying to level up my polearm on my barbarian to unlock the bleed passive. So I was running around, driving myself crazy, hitting, everything I could, trying to figure out, is it based on kills? Is it based on, how exactly does it go off of? Well, it goes off of damage. You can see right there how much I need to get to rank 8. But there is a hidden component that's not listed anywhere in the tooltip, and that is you have to be attacking enemies that are as close to your level as possible. Case in point, I just went down to World Tier 1, just, for experiment's sake, and I went to outside Yelesna, where there's like a million ghouls out there, and I think there's like a bunch of, anyways, there's a bunch of enemies there, basically trash enemies that you can one-shot no problem, and they were giving almost no progress at all. Like, even though I was hitting them like a truck, it wasn't leveling it up. So look right there, see, look, like it just jumped up like almost 100, yeah, like what, a couple, like 10, 20 grand just there. And you can see, as you can see right now, I'm in a Nightmare Tier 29 Nightmare Dungeon, so everything in here is level 82, same as me. And now I'm progressing it quite smoothly. I'm running a Thorns build though, which is of course naturally getting in the way of it because the Thorns damage is killing everything before I can finish hitting them, but I also don't want to be in here all day. So anyway, that was just a quick little guide there. If you want to level up your expertise on your barbarian, just make sure that you're fighting enemies that are as close, as close or maybe slightly above your own level. I was doing this in Helltide earlier, and it went okay. I mean, I was capable of killing everything just fine. They couldn't really do much to me. I don't personally recommend that though, because in Helltide everything's 3 levels above you now, and of course you're on the time limit, right, to try to get as many shards as possible. So it's not really the ideal situation. I don't know if the bonus EXP from the Nightmare Dungeons, I think it's something like an 80% multiplier. Anyway, I don't know if that's a factor or not. I don't think it is. I think it's just checking the enemy level relative to my own. And the other, just clear these guys out real quick. The other thing I want to point out real quick too is to make sure when you go to your skills menu, the game automatically assigns like the most optimal weapon that you can use for a given skill. But when you go to the skill assignment sheet, there actually is kind of a hidden option to choose what weapon to use with that skill. So, for example, let's go over to my skill tree. Okay, like normally I use Frenzy, but I had to swap out for Lunging Strike because Frenzy can only be used with dual wielded weapons. Whereas the nice thing is Lunging Strike is applicable to every single weapon type. It doesn't matter. And if I go to the skill assignment over here. So scroll down, you can see, like, I have it set to use my my slashing weapon. But like I said, it auto selects it by default. But you can choose. I think on console it's clicking left stick to change it. Oh no, it's right there. Sorry, hold circle. You see, you just push the button set there to cycle the weapon that you're using it with. And what most people do, I believe the recommended skill to use is Whirlwind actually. And you probably want to do this while you're leveling up, to be perfectly honest, because it's a pain in the butt doing it later on in the game. But yeah, Whirlwind can be used with any weapon whatsoever, so it is probably the most optimal skill for leveling up all your arsenal weapons. The tricky part then, of course, is having, making sure you have enough weapons that are worth using with it. Anyway, that's it. Sorry for the lack of videos lately. Once again, real life kicking my ass. Hoping to have more stuff soon. Got Armored Core 6 coming up this Friday, so I will be streaming that live on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next time.